you guys. Welcome back to Lunchtime Love and Light Lessons. I am your host, Christina Johnson, and I am so amped. Why am I amped? Because my guest is back from last week. My gorgeous co-host is back, actress, wife, producer, brand ambassador, and motivational speaker, Brayley Evans. Brayley, welcome.
Y'all hear all the people. I'm so happy to be back with you. Are you kidding me?
Oh my gosh.
But let me tell you something. The reason why I'm back is because Christina honors those who listen to her show.
Absolutely.
She honors you so much that we had so many callers last week that we had to just say, we're sorry, we couldn't even get to all the calls. She said, Brayley, would you come back? I said, are you kidding me? I am there.
Yes.
So everybody who called last week, come on, y'all call in this week so we can talk to you.
Yes.
770-988-6461. We hated to hang up on all those people that were holding on the line, wanting to tell their testimonies or talk to us about how they can transition from, their jobs to their dreams.
Yes.
Hey, we in the deep end of the pool this week.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm on the diving board.
Yeah,
I can't even swim, but I'm gonna step out on faith.
Come on, see, she trying to water walk. She gonna water walk.
Water walk this morning.
She gonna water walk. Her eyes are on Christ, honey. She will not sink. Do you hear me?
No, I'm not taking my eyes off. I'm not.
I love it.
Oh, Brayley, I'm so happy to have you here. And last week we finished with you telling us what you were doing in Atlanta, what you had going on. Tell us so that once we get on that diving board, guys, I don't want to get off.
We won't even get off.
Yeah,
Yes.
so let's go ahead and let the people know what you're doing, what projects you got coming, and how can they find you?
All right. So last week we were so heavily into this thing, I didn't even get a chance to promote. It was not about promotion. It was about promotion of all of you, last week, to get you from those 9 to 5s that are just making you some money that only can take care of yourself to working in your dreams where you'll be able to help other people.
Absolutely.
So what I'm here doing, what brought me to Atlanta was a movie. I have a new movie coming out on TV One. We just finished shooting it with that Bobcat Films.
Oh, yes.
Love everybody over there. A fantastic cast and crew. I had a fantastic time shooting that movie. You guys will be seeing the ads and everything for that coming out, and other outlets I'll be on talking about it. So stay tuned for a new movie on TV One.
Yes, that is so
exciting. I'm so excited about that. And then I also am putting together another, this is going to be close to my heart. I can't even really talk about it, but just put it like this. There's some books in the making.
Yes.
There's some tours in the making. That we're going to bring what we do here to you.
I love it.
Right where you are. So you just stay put. Yes. Don't worry, there's gonna be a ticket for you to buy real soon. So I'm really excited about that. Want to make sure that you all follow me on all my social media platforms. Instagram at Brayley Evans, BRELYEVANS. On Facebook, Brayley Evans. Everything's the same. Twitter, Brayley Evans. And speaking of Twitter, did you hear about that Roseanne Barr situation?
That broke my heart.
I don't even know what she said. I never did get a chance to see what she said, but she must have forgot that they have an African-American woman as president over there.
Yeah, it kind of messed things up.
Messed things up. We want to let you know today that there are power in your words.
Absolutely.
So what you say about yourself is so.
Yes.
So we're going, today we're going to get into it. It is what you say it is. It is what you say it is. So you must be careful about what you put out into the world, because we are the only vessels that God gave the power to speak things as if they are so.
That's right.
He said, even if you don't see it, speak it as if it is so. He said, when it was darkness, he said, what? Let there be light.
Let there be light. And there was light.
And there was light.
That's right.
And so we're the only ones. He didn't give not another animal, not another being this type of power but us. So we've got to be careful how we use those words,
That's right.
Because they canceling TV shows, I'm just saying.
Okay.
But I believe they're going to get us some TV shows too.
Absolutely.
Come on.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
I'm so excited.
Ooh.
Yes. This is part 2, you guys. Of Should I Quit My Job to Pursue My Dreams, My Goals, My Passions? I'm so excited. We had some amazing callers call in last week. So we're looking forward to getting your feedback, your wisdom. I'm so excited. We spoke about how faith is not enough.
It's not enough.
Faith without works is dead.
DEAD.
So
prayer is not enough.
That's right.
I've been praying. I've been waiting on God. But then I gave you guys an analogy last week I'd like to bring back to you. You've been waiting on God. Lord, I'm just going to wait for you to move. I'm just going to wait. And then they use the scripture. I'm just going to be still and know. But let me tell you about that wait. I think the wait in the Bible, it might say wait, W-A-I-T. wait. But then there's another type of wait, like a waiter.
That's right.
Imagine that. So God comes to the restaurant of your life, and he sits, and you should be there to wait on him, asking him, what would you like, Jesus?
Service.
He gets your menu. He looks over your menu, and he says, he closed the menu. He said, all I want is you.
That almost brought me to tears last week. We talked
That's
about
all. That God wants us to wait on him, meaning do what he wants us to do. Say what he wants us to say. Go where he wants us to go. Not he's looking at our menu, he's looking at everything. He's looking at the appetizers, the drinks, the entrees, the desserts. And he looked at it, he closed the menu. All I want is you.
That's right.
That's all he wants. All of you.
That's right.
So in giving him all of us, we then need to ask ourselves, are we ready to give ourselves completely to him?
That's right.
Because that means getting out of that boat of fear, procrastination, doubt, debt, lack, naysayers.
Very true. Girl, but oh my goodness. Like, I always ask, do you really, really trust him? Like with everything in you, can you trust him? Can you step out on faith and let the fear go? Even if the fear is present, push through and really say, Lord, I trust you, and just give him your everything. It's hard. It's very hard to do.
It's not an easy thing to do.
But he needs to know that we trust him, and we need to stand on that faith that we talk about and really be about it in order for our lives to change. Because if you do what you always did, you're going to get what you always got.
Same results. Come on.
Every time.
Results.
So we spoke about that nagging in your spirit.
Everybody, like I said, my mother even said, you can't go on the radio and TV telling people to quit their jobs. I'm like, Mommy, this conversation is only but for a few.
That's right.
It's only but for a few.
That's right.
So only those who hear the call. I don't want anybody getting out of the boat if you didn't hear Jesus say, come.
That's right.
If you didn't hear the call, don't go. This
Please.
is only for those who heard Jesus say, come. You have that nagging in your spirit that's telling you there's something more to this. This job is only paying my bill. You can't even help. No. If you find yourself in a position that you can only help yourself, you only have a 1-bedroom, can't nobody spend the night.
Right.
You only have enough money at the end of the week to pay for your bills. A friend call, a cousin call, mama call. Oh, Mama, I ain't got it this week. I can't help.
That's right.
Then we are not where God wants us to be. We are to be vessels running over.
Yes.
We are here to be our sister's keepers.
That's right.
I can't be my sister's keeper if I have nothing to give.
And you said support someone else. And I love that last week. Making sure that you're standing in the gap, and make sure that you're set a strategy.
Come on.
That's so huge. We talked about last week getting a job in your field of interest.
Right. If you're going to get a job, if you're going to go make some money on a weekly basis, and I want some of you all to call in on this, 770-988-6461. If you're going to go get a job, and that's your strategy, is, you know what, I have $0. I'm living at home with parents or wherever, or with friends. I need to just get out of this where I'm at.
Yes.
The strategic move is to get a job in the field of your gifting.
That's right.
So even if you say, I know I'm an actress, but if I have to be a PA,
that's right,
a production assistant, just to get in the arena of what I really want to do. Do you know how much you'll learn from watching, from being on the outside looking in? If you say, I really am a technological genius, I can come up with apps and things like this. Go find that internship. It may be a job where they're not paying. It may be an internship. Go say, I know how to make dresses like nobody before. Go find that designer to sit under.
Yep, absolutely.
This is not all about entertainment. This is about, if you're like, I have an idea about how to purify water on another level. I believe that if we put this H2O with this QZ1 formula, like whatever that thing is, you should be going to the nearest water plant.
That's right.
Seeing what kind of jobs they have there. I'm trying to help you all prepare for strategies in order to get to where you're going. And then even when you get there, you don't stay long.
No.
You don't. It's always an exit strategy out of there. I have one example that comes to mind. His name is Jimmy Jenkins. I don't know if you guys know Jimmy Jenkins. Oh, he's the next, okay? Jimmy Jenkins' father has a church, it's in D.C., and I cannot think of the church right now, GB, I can't think of the acronyms, but Jimmy Jenkins is a young man who was producing plays with his older brother. And I met him in Atlanta. Wow. I happened to go to a rap party for one of the shows that Tyler Perry produces. Oh, nice. And we just had this same energy. He and I just hit it off right away. We were walking to our cars, and I said, "Who are you?" He said, "Who are you?" We just knew our energies connected. Wow. And so when I got to find out who he was, he's like, "Yeah, I produce these plays." I came to sit under Tyler Perry. I think he was with Tyler Perry for 1 month. I need somebody to hear me. I need somebody to hear me. That he came from D.C. to Atlanta. I think he stayed for a month. Not a year. Wow. He did that, and he said, "Oh, I got this. I've seen enough." So you get to that place where you say, "I've seen enough." Mm-hmm. And he produced plays at his parents' church. His first play, they had over 2,000 people. They had to put people in the overflow to watch the play from screens. Now he just produced he got an investor, produced his first movie that was at the Pan-African Film Festival. I was at the film festival like, "Oh, we doing movies now?"
That's so awesome.
Like, his first film went to Sundance.
Wow.
That don't happen. Okay. But he stepped out. So that belief system, and I know people, you got to take care of your kids. I know you have cell phones. I promise you, if you trust, it's all based on your trust level. God's like, "I already gave you the inheritance. That's right. How you going to come get it?" That's on you. He's like, right. "I already died on the cross. I already died, got the keys from hell, then came back, gave y'all all y'all need, gave you the peace, the health, the finances, gave you everything you need. Now how you going to come get it? It's on us."
Yes, it is.
It's no longer on. I'm waiting on you, God. I'm just going to stand and be still and know that you are God. There's a way to do that with a confidence and a walk about yourself.
Absolutely.
That is different than sitting and waiting on that phone to ring. It don't work like that.
That's right. And someone is waiting for you to follow your dreams.
Did that screen go out?
No.
Oh, I just want to make sure we don't miss a call. You guys call in 770-988-6461. So
that's right. Yeah, someone's waiting on you to follow your dream. So if you don't follow your calling, someone's not going to be blessed.
How about that? So imagine this. Christina, if you didn't say yes to 108 Praise,
right,
to be able to have this radio show, I wouldn't be back here two times in a row.
That's right.
Being able to promote the movie that I just shot. Being able to say, I got a book coming y'all's way. Being able to promote what I got. So my destiny is tied to your yes.
Isn't that something?
So if you didn't get out the boat, because you could have said, "Oh, no, I don't have a background in radio."
And I put my toe in the water first. Now, don't get it twisted now. I'm not going to say it was, I was so fearless. I honestly put my toe in the water. It's like, how cold is it? I don't know. Let me see. Put my foot in there. Okay, maybe. I was like, I'll get back to you guys. Let me just pray on it. Kept working. I'm like, have my hands in a little bit of everything. Stayed busy. Tried to kind of run.
Oh, come on.
I really did.
Tell the truth.
I did. I tried to run a little bit, but it chased me.
Come on.
It chased me down. And then I just was like, good. Yes.
You just said something. I've heard people say, "Oh, I'm out here chasing my dreams."
No,
your dream is running from you.
Exactly.
But her dream was chasing her.
Yes.
Ain't that something? It was a nagging that wouldn't leave you alone.
Wouldn't leave me alone.
But you see how it's tied to my... Okay, we're not letting no callers. We
okay,
got the screens is lit up, and I don't want to miss nobody today.
Yes, let's do it.
We had to hang up on people last week.
Good morning. Let's see.
Good morning. You're live.
Sorry, you guys. Let's see.
Can the producer guy hear us? Oh, here he go.
Let's get these callers popping.
Can you help us get these folks on the line? Because we don't want to miss these people this week. No.
Yeah, last week.
I can hear you guys.
Hey,
good morning. Who are we speaking to and where you calling from?
Hi, Janice.
Hey there.
Hey, O'Braley.
Yes, ma'am.
I just was so enlightened by what you just said about the weight.
Oh,
the weight. That's good.
Can I add something to that?
Please do.
Please.
Can I add something?
Please add to it.
Okay, so I also see it as a weight, like a gym weight.
Ooh, come on.
Says, lean on me. Lean on me. All your burdens, your troubles, all that weight that you carry. How about you take it and you lean on me.
Yeah.
Put that weight on me.
I like
Yes.
it.
That's
Come
the way I
on.
see it.
She said, and I'm going to reiterate for the people watching online. She said, not only is it a weight on God like a waiter, but it's also a weight like in the gym.
That's right.
You know, that faith takes a pump.
Yes, it
and
does.
you know how those, you know how your muscles get tired and fatigued?
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to do your last rep, but you know if you push through and kind of rip those muscles up, when they repair, they become stronger.
Okay.
So that's what we have to do with our faith. You got to see, she put a toe in there.
I did.
Come
I
on.
just put a
Then you
little
put your
toe
foot
in.
in there.
Yeah.
But then you put one whole leg, and then you put another leg, and you came on
I'm
in
putting more
again.
than a toe. I'm putting the whole body.
Come
That's
on.
right, Dennis.
Put the whole body.
All right.
We
Thank you
love
so
that.
much
Thank you for
that.
calling
The
in.
lean.
The lean.
I'm
the
talking about
weight
dive
on
and
me.
swoosh. Dive and swoosh.
Yes.
Amen.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Come on, let's get to the next one. Thank you for calling in. Who's next?
Good morning.
Hello?
Good morning, caller. 7016.
Hi, this is Charmaine from Melanin University. How are you?
Hi,
Hey, Charmaine. How are you? I know Melanin University, honey. How are you, darling?
I'm well. I did listen to the show last week, and I couldn't get through to talk to you ladies, but I did want to share that I moved to Atlanta in March.
You moved in March.
I had the yes, and I had the dream of building my brand in Atlanta from Michigan. And currently, I am working somewhere, but I feel like that's not my calling.
Okay.
And I need to do Melanin University full time. So I'm just trying to figure out the ways to do that.
Let's talk about strategy for you. Let's build a strategy for you in front of everybody so we can see how it goes. So right now you have rent, cell phone bills, I'm just guessing, maybe a car note, yes?
Well, actually, I was blessed to stay with family.
Oh,
Oh,
awesome.
So I don't have to pay for rent or anything.
Okay, so now that we can use the job that you have currently and make that your first investor into Melanin University, do you have the website set up for Melanin University?
Yes.
Okay, the website is set up. You should be taking, so if you're spending 8 hours at that job, the next 8 hours should be on Melanin University.
That's right.
So you're going to have to burn some midnight oil, which means you need to be up, posting on all your social media platforms, making sure people know how to get to your website, coming up with new and creative ways to commercialize your brand. You need to be giving some things away. And I know you're doing that because you gave me some. And I'm actually going to post me in that T-shirt again today.
Awesome.
As you are giving things away and people are, such as myself with large followings, are promoting for you, they need to know how to purchase. So every time you give away, you say, hey, make sure people know this is the website, because I don't have that from you. And so that I can point people in your direction. And then new and creative ways. Perhaps it's you need to go and speak at the local colleges here saying, and hello, we at HBCUs. It's Melanin University, because you're like, look here, I know all of you guys go to different schools, but really we under one skin.
Absolutely.
You know, what is your motto of your company?
So my motto of the company, well, it was really created to uplift people in the melanin community, because I was transferring from doing makeup and it was no longer going the way I wanted it to go. And one day I was on Instagram and I saw a lady of Caucasian descent wearing darker foundation. And I'm like, wow, there's so many women of color that don't like their complexion, but there's other races that are trying to mimic what we have. So what can I do to help bring awareness to the power that our melanin represents?
Wow.
That's huge. So with that being said, that conversation you just said should be a video across your
Absolutely.
platforms, because people need to know what it's about. It's cute, it's fun, we already know that, but what's the deeper meaning behind it? You understand what I'm saying? So as you begin to talk about it, then people will begin to say, wait a minute, who is this? Maybe we need to invite her on the Christina show. Maybe need to be on the Sister Circle. Maybe, so then your brand begins to expand because you're talking about why. When you see a Caucasian lady putting on darker foundation, trying to have skin like us, you're like, we need to celebrate ourselves if everyone's trying to be like us. So what I want you to do is to begin, and you're a beautiful girl. Oh my God, you need to be in
Thank
front
you.
of the camera. So don't get in front of your camera, promote yourself, and tell people why you're doing this. Tell them the why, and then see if you can get any tables at any what do you call it, like any events.
Yeah, so you can get vendor tables at different events. There's an amazing
That's how I
event
met
that
her.
happens here quarterly. It's called the Village Market, ATL. You can look that up on Instagram. It is, when I say they shut the highway down for 30 minutes and the line was wrapped around the building. And the first time Dr. Key Hallman started it, it was only it was still a great turnout, but now it is crazy. And people are selling out of their product.
I hope everyone's listening has their pen and pad. Have your
So,
pen and pad down.
It's called the Village Market ATL. Check it out.
Okay,
It
I'll
would be
def-
great for you.
So I encourage you to start telling people what it's about, because that's the deeper.
Yes, and I'm going to be doing a photo shoot on June 9th at Clark Atlanta, because I did attend Clark Atlanta University. So it's going to be this major thing. I have gorgeous models, men and women with beautiful melanin. So it's going to be an amazing thing. It's just a blessing that God gave me this vision, and I was able to move and step out on faith and just make it happen. So
Continue
I
to do
appreciate
that.
It's happening because it's beautiful. I love it. I can't wait to get my fatigue jacket and rock that one
Ooh,
for
I
you
love
too.
me some fatigue.
And yes, because so as soon as you get that one, you're gonna get orders. So let's get that one out there. And I'm so proud of you. Keep going. Do not let anybody, anything stop you from. Stay out the boat. Keep your eye focused on God. Don't let nothing else stop you. But again, if you're giving 8 hours to a 9 to 5 to create some income, I need you to give those same 8 hours to Melanin University.
That's right.
Okay, thank you, ladies. I really appreciate
Take care.
Thank you.
Look at my
Blessings.
Instagram today. I'm gonna post something.
it. Okay.
Come on, we got more callers. Bye bye.
All right, let's take the next caller. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Hi, where are you calling from, and what is your name?
Hi, I'm in Conyers. I'm in
Conyers.
Conyers,
All
Georgia.
right.
My name is Dakota Swan. I met Christina at the Fearless Women retreat.
Oh,
With Tracy
yes.
Handler.
Oh, hi, honey.
Yeah. So I was just listening in, and something popped in my head, and I just wanted to share it because, growing up in church and different things like that, many times you hear step out on faith, and people are stepping out without preparation. And what I'm hearing from you two is preparation.
That's right.
So it's almost like step out on preparation.
Yes, absolutely.
And I think that a lot of times that needs to be put into perspective and not just step out there without anything,
That's right.
but actually step out there with some preparation. The people that you were talking about, you said they went and sat under some people. Even the young lady that was just speaking, you were talking about a strategy.
Yes.
And so I think that that's something that we need to see, that step out on faith doesn't mean step out blindly,
Absolutely.
but to actually step out with a plan.
I totally agree with you on stepping out with a plan. There's my voice.
That's
You can't have it. You can't have
Don't
it.
even try it. It's Satan.
Here's my thing. Everybody's strategy is going to be different. Some people need to step out abruptly. I was one of those ones that needs to step out abruptly because what God has for the world that needs to come through me was immediate. And so I've already been operating in my gifting for so long, and I just wasn't trusting it.
Right.
And so there are some people that need an immediate move. It's different for everybody. Everybody doesn't need a business plan. I know it sounds weird. People fight me on this all the time, but I promise you, I know a black woman millionaire who didn't even have a business plan. Not everybody needs a business plan. When she told me, Brayley, you need to pimp your pain.
Absolutely.
She said, step out. So strategy is for those folk who are trying to figure it out. You need a job. I only say get the job is for people who don't really, I'm not sure what my gifting is. So a job is so that you can try different things out and say, oh yeah, this is really speaking to my spirit. I can take this a little higher. Oh yes. So really being in tune with what God has for you. Some people need an abrupt step out. Some people just do. Because let's go for it. There was no preparation when Peter stepped out of the boat. He did not prepare. He did not put on a life jacket. He did not ask the disciples, should I step out?
That's right.
There was no preparation. So there is that point of, you know what, I trust God so much, I'm going for it. But it's usually for those who know what God has already put in them. I take my nephew, Little Rich Swag, for example. When he told us he wasn't going to college, most of us were not surprised. He said, y'all, I'm about to graduate high school. I don't want to go to college. I'm moving to LA. I'm going to be a dancer. A lot of people said, no, you need college because you need something to fall back on. God is saying, fall back on me.
That's right.
He's not fall back on college. God is saying, how much do you trust me? This young man, 17, graduated in 17, so he trusts God so much with his gifting, but he had been working on that gifting since the age of 3. He had been dance. He's doing hip hop, jazz, modern dance. He was at the top of his game by the time he was 10 or 12.
Wow.
He was doing master classes. He was teaching master class.
Yes.
And he was traveling all over the world. I'm talking about to China doing master classes in dancing as a teenager. So he already knew his gifting. So for someone like that, it's an immediate step out.
Yes,
Someone, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So he didn't need college to let him know that he could dance.
Yes.
And just last week,
But he had a plan.
He had a plan because his plan started all the way when he was 3 years
He did have a
old.
plan, and sometimes, like, I've done many things in my experience, and it's just, okay, I have a step. And the plan doesn't have to be long.
No,
It can be
doesn't.
step one.
And it doesn't have to
Yeah.
take
In the
long.
plan.
That is
And then
exactly.
you move on that, and wow, there's the next thing. Like, when you're in step 1, here comes step 2. And when you're in step 2, here comes step 3.
Absolutely.
But all of those people, they still, even in the Bible, they still had at least step 1.
And
They
step
had-
one
they
is
knew that
knowing
they knew the
your
next place.
gifting.
Where they were going. You know what I'm saying?
And that's
So
it.
it's just like,
Knowing where you're going.
yeah,
I
and
totally
so
agree with that.
I think a lot of times when people think of plan, they think of like this big, long
Business
outline
plan
or something
outline.
like that.
I don't know
and I'm not talking
nobody.
about that. I'm talking about, just have a step in
That's
place.
right.
Say,
And
okay,
I think that
this
one
I'm
step
going to do
is-
this. This is where I'm going to go.
That one step is knowing what your gifting is, period.
That's right.
That's step one. What has God put inside of me that I do without eating,
Yes.
that I do without any concept of time, that
Any
I do
compensation.
no money.
Right.
I would just do it for free. I
Yes.
love it. And some people are like, I just don't know what that thing is. But there are people in your lives who've been complimenting that area of your life.
Yes.
Oh my God, you dress so well. Oh my God, you sing so well. You are so pretty. I love when you speak. Your words, your voice. Oh, you should be on the radio. Oh my
Absolutely.
God. Someone told me I was an actor. I want you guys to know I never wanted to be an actor growing up. I never looked at TV and movies and said, "Oh, I want to do that." It was
Wow.
the God in someone speaking to the God in me saying, "You are an actor." I heard the call and I walked towards it blindly.
Wow.
And I did not prepare. I did not go to acting class. I did not go get a headshot. He said I was an actor. He introduced me to a commercial agent. She said I was an actor.
Wow.
She began to send me out on auditions. I don't know what to do in an audition. All I know is people look scared in the lobby. Why y'all so scared? I'm thinking, what y'all so scared of? It's just people behind the door.
Yeah.
I'm so green. I have no idea. I go and I count my no's. I'm getting all these no's. I got 9 no's. On my 10th audition, I walk in the room and it's for a Twix commercial, and I'm supposed to say, the words are, "Honey, does my butt look big in these?" That's all it said on the paper. I said, I said, I'm African American. I wouldn't say honey. Can I change the word? The room lit up right there. They said, "What? What are you saying?" I said, I mean, I'm a young black girl. I wouldn't say honey. That's not me. And they said, "Well, what would you say?" I said, "I would say pookie pie." The room lit up again. They said, "Well, do it your way." I said, "Pookie pie." And I twist my hips around, brought my butt around, and said, "Does my butt look big in these?" Baby, I want y'all to know that
That's
commercial
cute.
went national and international.
Wow.
One day of work, $40,000. Where they do that at?
Wow.
I had no acting classes. So what I'm saying is abrupt also works.
Yes, it does.
It just worked. I'm a witness. And guess why? Because I knew who I was. I was confident. And you know how many people would be scared to ask somebody, "Can I change the words?" I said,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say honey. I said, I call my man Pookie Pie. And if you look at that commercial, it says Pookie Pie. I need to get a check for writing. But go on, and as a matter of fact, y'all go on YouTube, put in Twix booty. I know it sounds funny. Twix booty and see the commercial.
You guys.
That was my very first time on television as an actor, and it worked because I went in the room, my most authentic self. They even asked me. They said, "Would you slate your name?" I was like, "Nah, I done went to college. Slate probably means how do you spell it?" So I said BRELYEVANS.
Wow.
And the room began to laugh. They were buckling.
They were laughing?
They buckled over in laughter. Like
they
they
were
were like,
like,
ah, she doesn't know what it means. They knew I was new, but I was such confidence. And such
heard that.
regal. I was regal, honey. They
Get
said,
it,
"No,
Brayley."
boo. It just means say your name, turn to your profile, turn to the other profile. That's all it means." I was like, oops.
That is so
But
funny.
I'm saying, being my most authentic, energetic self caused me to grab their attention to say, "I'm the one you want for the job."
right.
And I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. Oh, excuse me. I'm just saying.
That's right.
So the abrupt works. It's your faith level in knowing what your gifting is and knowing that you have found your most authentic self, and that identifies with people in power.
That's right.
The highest energy grabs the room. My girlfriend and I just talked about this last night. When whoever walks into a room with the highest energy steals the room.
That's right. They change the
They
atmosphere.
change when you change the atmosphere. It don't matter your skill level. It doesn't matter what you know, who you know. Everybody's looking at you.
Yes.
So I dare some of y'all to go out there today, change some atmospheres.
That's right.
Thank you for calling in.
Walk in your blessing, you guys, please. That's what it's all about. We have one more caller.
And then y'all keep calling too. 770-988-6461.
All right. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Hi, give us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Iana Crowley, and I'm calling from Georgia.
Come on, y'all. This is my sister.
I
This is
love
my
you.
singing sister, y'all.
Oh my gosh. That
I done
voice.
broke a sweat. Look at that. Come on, girl.
Listen, I'm on the line, and I'm just like, I had to call in to tell my sister I love you guys. I don't have anything to say, but to give y'all props this
No,
morning.
you do have something
y'all
to
like
say.
So shine. I love you guys.
We love
We
you,
love you too,
Yana.
but Yana, I need you to just give a little bit of your testimony of how, take it back to the beginning.
Yes.
How did you know your gifting? How did you step out and decide to go on Sunday's Best? Like, how did you have the wherewithal to say, I might could win this thing? Please tell us your story.
Well, here's the thing. I grew up in a musical family. I always knew it was in me. And then, just singing all of my life, like, that's what I wanted to do. Wow. And I tried out I've done so many talent shows and was in theater and all that good stuff. And then, I tried out for American Idol, and they denied me. So they're talking about the no. I mean,
Come on, she tried out for American Idol, and they said no.
So you have to keep that faith. And so even with Sunday Best, when the emails were coming to me, it's coming to DC, I think you should do it. This is your calling. No, that's not my calling. I'm torn. Like, I don't even know if I want to do R&B or gospel. Like, what is it? Mm-hmm. God said you can do all things through him. And if you do it, if I can trust you on both sides, then that way I will place you in these places. That's that thing of stepping out on faith.
Come on.
Knowing who you are authentically. So even with Sunday Best, I dreaded. I didn't even get up. I didn't get dressed. I had an angel said, I'm going to sit outside your door until you go. So there's that thing that somebody whispers. Them God whispers. God sends those little birdies to put that thing in your ear to reiterate to you, this is what I put inside of you. Yes. So let me send another messenger because you're not getting it. So he sat outside and waited for me. I said, well, Lord, it was cold. I said, now I'm not dressed for this right here. This line is all the way back to the end of the street. If you don't move this line up, God, I'm going home. He said, oh, I got you. Somebody came outside and said, hold on, y'all can't be out here, so we're going to move you in the inside. There go again, a little messenger. You want me to keep telling you? You want me to slap you in your face next time? I mean, what is it that you want me to do? Anyway, so I got in there. Didn't even think, I wasn't even into it because by this time I'm just like, I'm tired of competition. God, you gave me this gift. Why do I have to showcase it in this way? I'm nervous. I get nervous, but he had already strategically set up a plan for me because I need for you to be on this platform for everybody to see who you are and what I put inside of you. Well, God, I'm not even qualified. That's what Jeremiah said.
Come on.
I can't even speak. I'm too young. I can't even. I don't even know what to say to the people.
Yes.
He told Jeremiah, if you are terrified before them, I will terrify you before them. Like, I will make you scared. I'll make you look crazy.
But I'm telling you to go ahead out there and do what I put inside you.
Yes, come
So
on.
I got there. I mean, I had just had my second son. I tell it in my testimony all the time. I had my first son at 17, my second son at 30. I didn't get the ring nor the man, but should that stop you? Does that disqualify you? No, because I can still use you. So I get up there, and I go through the whole process. I'm nervous, I'm scared, but I'm just singing. And I don't, honestly, guys, I don't even remember each thing because it wasn't my own strength. It was God. It was the Holy Spirit, like really pushing me because I didn't know. I was so terrified. And one day I went back during the competition. I went in my room and I opened up my Bible. I just opened it up because at this time I'm just like, when they gave me Grandma's Hands, I said, "Oh, they trying to put me off this show." God said, "No, I'm strategically doing this because they didn't give everybody else.
God's strategy.
They didn't give everybody else mainstream music. They gave me that
mainstream music for a reason.
Knew what was in me. He gave it to me for a reason." And everybody said, when I opened up my book and I opened up that Bible, it fell on Psalms 138:8. I will perfect the very thing that concerns you.
Wow. I will perfect the very things that concern you. Woo!
I will vindicate you. Nobody else can. So when I went out there, my grandmother had passed. She was my love, my heart. Both of my grandmothers had passed away. They both were influential in my life, like very staple women in my life. And I sang that song as if my grandmother, I'm tearing up.
Yes,
as both of my grandmothers were sitting in the audience because I said, I got to sing it like I know it. I got to sing it like you taught me, Grandma. Grandma's Hands clapped in church on Sunday morning. Both of them did.
Wow.
Played the tambourine so well. Both of them did.
Come on.
Grandma's Hands. You hear me?
I hear you.
I sang that song like I know. So just going from there, winning that competition, even leaving there and having to go home, taking a faith walk. The car place, I won an Lincoln MKS 2009. I went up to the car place and I told the people, "Show me the MKS because I'm winning this car." They was like, "You are?" I said, "Yeah, I'll be back in June to get this car."
See, did you go look at it?
Yes, I did. The same.
See, people ain't willing to do that.
No,
you got to be willing to do that.
Yes.
You got to be willing to put your faith out there. God said He'll never make a mockery of you.
That's right.
Woo.
Exactly. So talking about the last caller that was talking about just taking that step, it don't have to be a plan, but every step of a good man is ordered. Even if you just take that one step, God will be in the 3, 4, 5 other 6, 7, how many other steps? He will be there. But even through that, even having to deal with my own issues, even uprooting myself and leaving D.C. from all I know, coming to Atlanta, even dealing through all of that, holding and containing all of this pain, and with shameless plug, I'm writing a book now.
Yes,
Yana. Having to mask, but still unmask in front of the people. You see what I'm saying?
I get it.
So God dealt with me in Atlanta. He helped me, counseled me. I'm at this point in my life, and I'm so glad that I'm on this journey, meeting people like you to help me, to allow me to see me, because we see each other through one another.
Let me tell you something.
Saying? On your path, you meet different people, whether good, bad, or ugly.
Yes.
You meet different people for God to show you who you are and who you are not. But
that
even in the ones that you see that you are not, you help those. And if they ain't willing to open up and learn and listen, you just leave those, because everybody comes for either a season, a reason, or whatever. It doesn't matter. But I just want to say, this journey hasn't been easy, and your journey don't ever. He didn't say that it was going to be easy.
He didn't promise easy. He didn't promise that. He didn't promise easy, but he did promise victory. But he did promise victory, though. So how about that? We need to show up to the war, show up to the fight, singing victory songs.
Exactly.
How about that? Oh my God! Wow. Thank you for calling in, sister. I love you. When I say I love you, you know I mean it. I'll see you before I leave Atlanta. Oh my goodness.
Baby.
Do you guys understand what Yana Crawley, the winner of Sunday's Best, said? Yes. I was scared.
I was scared.
What? How can you be scared with a voice like that?
Yes.
How can you be scared? She said, then they gonna give me an R&B song, and why they give me an R&B song? Because a girl can sing both.
Yes.
When you got Jesus in your heart, it ain't nowhere you can't tread.
That's right.
God is in all of it. God went and sat with the tax collectors and the whoremongers and all that.
Yes,
he didn't just stay with the Christians. receptions. We got to break out of these walls, y'all.
Oh my goodness,
Woo.
you said that.
How they gonna know if we don't show them? If we don't show them love, how will they know?
Oh, amen.
Man, I hear another caller on there. See,
Girl,
people, y'all
it's
calling in.
So many callers waiting. Hold on, you guys.
Good morning.
Morning.
Love and light to
morning.
you. How you doing?
I'm doing very, very well. It's kind of so for me, I met Christina like 2 years ago at the Enter Runway show. She had an amazing, awesome personality. I've been watching her, and I'm loving absolutely what she's been doing. And it kind of takes. Can you guys hear me? I'm sorry, I'm in Venus, and the reception's not that great.
I
Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, I'm in Venus. So it's a real rural area, so the reception is not all that keen. But
Okay.
but I met Christina 2 years ago at the Inspiration Show, and it was an amazing, awesome person.
Thank you.
I really appreciate like your and I just think you're doing now.
Thank you so much. Your phone's breaking up just a little bit, but I'm trying to make out everything you're saying.
Yeah. Sorry, let me see if I can go to a better area. Can you hear me?
We hear you now, but keep talking so we can.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I really appreciate what you're doing. I love what you ladies have talked about, picture, inspirational, particular for women. But I also, since give
It's breaking up.
It's breaking up too bad. We can't hear you. You must got something good to say.
I know, right?
You know?
That's how it is.
Man. Yeah, we
it's
can't
not.
go on.
Aw.
We tried. Oh, if
Well,
you get to a better reception,
yes,
call us
please
back.
call back because I'm eager to hear what
We're
you're going to say.
eager to hear what you're going to say. My Lord. Let's get the next caller. Oh, that was, see, you know what? Come on, reception. Good morning.
Good morning.
What's your name and where you calling from?
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can
Oh,
hear
I know
you.
this voice.
Honey, listen, this Tabitha Brown child, y'all got me in this gym about to run through this gym. Do you hear me?
Woo! Come on,
Good
sister.
morning.
Oh, my God.
I said, listen, I was like, I got the call. Well, I'm on the doggone elliptical, but honey, I'm about to get off of here and take off running
I love
this
it.
morning.
Come on, God.
Honey, y'all don't even, I mean, Braylon, you know.
I already know.
What this conversation
No
this
plan
morning
needed,
is,
Jesus.
right.
Oh, my God, Tab.
Yes.
Oh,
it's
wow.
literally, like, it's changing lives. I don't care if one person is listening.
That's
I don't care
right.
how many people listening. Somebody's life is going to be changed today.
Oh, my
Like,
God.
somebody's going to get up enough nerve in their gift
Yes.
to make that move, because it's so important that we spread these stories and we share these
Yes,
stories.
Lord.
And we give people that,
Yes.
that confidence that they need, because a lot of times people think they're the only ones that feel that way. They feel like they're that nobody understands,
Right.
and nobody understands this thing that makes them so uncomfortable. They don't even know why they're uncomfortable, because they're not moving in their gift.
Tab,
You
please
know,
tell your
somebody woke
story.
up.
Tell your story, Tab. I'm just, the spirit just came in this room when I thought
Lord.
about your story, Tab. No plan needed.
Amen.
No plan needed.
Yes, Lord.
Please, Tab, just
Amen.
tell the people how God moved on you.
Look, sis, with story, honey, because you know how God be working.
Ah,
Oh, Lord.
amen.
Jesus. Oh, my
But
God.
we'll go with the most recent.
Right.
Okay.
So I was working a job, a 9 to 5, for 5 years. The job was not only killing me physically, but mentally it was toxic. But I convinced myself, because it was convenient for me, that I needed to stay. Go ahead. And I told myself, I said, you know what? Oh, wait, somebody talking in my ear?
Can we mute the other callers? Okay, go ahead.
I had convinced myself that because I could leave this job and go to auditions when I needed to, I could go shoot whenever I needed to, I could take the abuse that was being given to me. But what I didn't realize is that it was literally making me sick.
Wow.
And it took me 5 years to get up the courage to say no more. You know, honey, and when I said no more, I was like, Lord, I don't know what I'm doing,
Yes.
but I just know I can't do this no more.
Yes.
And I left, and I got sicker got sicker. I was in and out of the hospital for literally the last 2 years. I was in and out of the hospital. People didn't know because I kept smiling on,
Yes, she did.
on social
Wow.
media. You know, because, you know, we only tell people what we want them to know, right?
Right.
That's right.
And so people didn't know what I was really going through. And the whole time I kept thinking, like, God, I done moved out here. I've been out here for going on 14 years now. But I'm thinking, God, I done been in LA all this time. I done had some so close moments in Hollywood. Lord, I thought by now, I just knew that this ain't it. Like, what is going on, God? And so I had started doing stand-up prior to getting sick because I had a plan. Right? I had made this plan. I said, okay, I want a TV show. I'm going to start doing stand-up because we know they give comedians TV shows, right?
Right.
That's right.
So when I started doing stand-up, and then I got sick, I really fell into depression because I was like, Lord, so now how am I going to get this TV show? And now I'm sick. I can't even go out at night and do stand-up. Lord, what is really going on?
Wow.
And so I had a dream. And I saw myself in my dream. I saw myself with short hair and on a TV show, like on the screen. And I woke up and I was like, Lord, wait a minute. And at this time, my hair was still very long and straight. And I was like, Lord, now how did I see myself on a TV show if I'm too sick to go out and do stand-up to get this TV show?
Wow.
And I heard a voice as I started to pray on it. He said, start doing videos. I was like, start doing videos?
Wow.
He said, listen, when you go out and do stand-up, you might reach 15, 30 people a night. He said, but if you start doing videos, you'll reach thousands in minutes. And I was like, thousands in minutes? And I was like, okay, Lord, listen, I don't know if you can check my social media, Lord. And I ain't got thousands to reach.
Come on.
I don't have thousands to reach in minutes. And again, the voice said, start doing videos. So I was like, okay, Lord, I'm operating in the spirit of obedience.
Amen.
I don't know what these videos going to be about. But I started doing videos. I just started being a sit-down comedian at my house.
Come on,
I
not
love
stand
it.
up, but
Sit
sit
down.
down. Come on.
I just literally started telling the same jokes that I would tell on stage. And, you know, about being a mom, being a wife, just whatever. And then my daughter came home, and Braylee as well, was like, oh, girl, you got to watch this documentary. What the hell? And so I watched the documentary, and I decided to become a vegan.
Wow.
And so I heard that same voice say, now tell people what you're eating. And I said, wait a minute, Lord. Okay. And mind you, the
No
week prior to
plan.
that,
I need y'all to hear this. No plan.
Just
But she's
hearing from
listening.
God.
She's hearing from God.
Yes.
Come on, keep going.
Nope, absolutely no plan. I went in this thing so blind. I was like, Lord, I don't know what you're doing, but I'm going to work in obedience.
Amen.
Because I know that when I'm not obedient, I get sick. I don't know about nobody else, but listen,
Yes, Lord.
when you don't work in obedience, you might think you're not getting sick. Honey, you're getting all kinds
Quietly
of sick.
you are.
Right.
Yeah, I'm that person too,
Yeah.
Tabitha. Yeah.
Yes. And so I had shaved all my hair off because I was like, this hair got so much energy in it, and it's heavy.
And it was
I'm
hers,
just
y'all.
so sick of
Girl,
it.
when I tell you, wasn't no
Honey,
weed
shave.
in sight. Woo.
I shaved it all off. So when I decided to go on the vegan journey, he said, tell folks what you're eating. I said, okay, Lord, now listen. I'm from the South. I done shaved off all my hair. Now I'm going to tell people that I ain't eating no more meat.
No soul food?
Right.
They gonna
They gonna think she lost it. They gonna think she lost it.
I'm like, listen, I'm from North Carolina, child. They're going to be like, Lord, that baby went out there to Hollywood and lost all her mind.
Oh, yes.
Girl,
I'm
yes.
from North Carolina,
Right.
too. I get it.
But I was like, I said, okay, Lord, I'm going to be obedient.
Yes.
And we talking last August, I became a vegan. I started telling people about what I was eating whenever I would find a vegan option or I cooked something. Now, every week, it would be like 30 people in the room watching. It was like 50 people. I was like, Lord, look at my family watching me. They sweet.
That's so funny.
And then the next thing you know, it was like, a couple hundred people. And I would post a video and I might get, 800 views, 1,000 views, 5,000 views. And I was like, oh, okay, Lord, all right, I guess. But I'm still not making no money.
Look at God.
Right.
I'm still not making no money.
Wow.
So I was like, Lord, I told my husband, it's the holidays. I said, babe, I'm about to go drive Uber. She was like, you about to do what? I said, I'm about to go drive Uber. And Braylon, can I tell the whole story?
Oh, tell it, because I did. Come on, tell it. I did it. Come on, tell it.
Honey, so I said, my sister Braylon told me that she be driving Uber
Sure
and
did.
making some money.
Sure did. Sure
So
did.
I'm finna go drive this Uber and make me some money for these holidays to
Ain't
pay
no-
these bills.
Ain't no
Because-
shame. Ain't no shame. Come on.
Hey, right. And I heard God say, show me your humble spirit, and I'll show you blessings that you won't ever see coming.
Oh, thank you,
Right?
Lord.
And so I started driving Uber in November, and I still was doing my videos. On December 30th, I'm literally driving Uber that morning. I dropped somebody off. I see a Whole Foods. I go into Whole Foods. I was like, because I know Whole Foods be having these vegan options.
Yes, they
So I go into Whole Foods. I go to their deli. I was like, oh, y'all got a vegan BLT sandwich? Oh, honey, let me get this
Let me
sandwich.
try that.
Okay.
I was like, yeah. I said, let me get that. Add a pickle. Put me some little onions on there. Yeah. Went in my car. Started eating that sandwich. And I was eating that sandwich like my mind was that. It was so good. And I said, oh, I got to stop and do a video and tell the people I found a sandwich.
Yes.
Honey, I did this video in my car on my Uber break. And finished doing the video, posted it, and went on about my business driving Uber for the day. By the time I got home, that video had like 25,000 views. I was like,
Are
wait a
you
minute.
serious?
Man, it got over a million views, baby.
What?
Over a million.
Look at God.
Over 6 million, right?
Oh, we at 6 million right now. We at 6 million.
Girl.
Listen,
Damn, I can't.
that was December 30th. Now, mind you, when I go back and I look at my journal, and I was talking to the Lord, I said, Lord, I don't know how we're going to do it. But God, I just need $50,000 by the end of the year. I was like, I don't know how we're going to do it, Lord, but I just need it. I need it. I need to pay some things off. Like, I need $50,000. So I made that video December 30th. I have not worked Uber since December 30th.
Last
What?
day. That was the last day.
of the year.
That was the last day.
I mean,
Can I
on
tell y'all
that video,
something?
I became the Whole Foods brand ambassador for the vegan community.
I need you to
I
hear
got
that.
more brands than I can count.
I need you to hear this,
Sure.
people. She is the brand ambassador for
Whole
Whole Foods International. I need you to hear
Yes.
this. Shh, please.
Listen, that sandwich changed my life, literally, because I was humble driving Uber.
Come on.
Because I said, Lord, I'm going to just be obedient and do whatever you tell me to do.
Come
And I ain't have
on.
no plan.
Y'all.
It was
I
no
was just walking forward every day. Every day I would get up and I would say, Lord, I'm going to just expect the unexpected because I trust you. Every day. That's how I live my life.
Amen.
And literally right now, I wake up still every day and I'm like, Lord, I don't even know
What you want
how
to do
this
today?
is happening.
What you want to do today, Lord?
Yes.
And I just check my phone. And my phone just be like loose up every day. And I'm like, Lord, do I trust you, God? He was like, have I not? For the last
Trust you,
2
Lord.
years
Blind
of you being
faith.
out of work, have I not kept you? Have I not paid all your bills? Like, that's what
Have you been homeless? Have you been
hungry?
hungry? No.
That's right.
Tab, I thank you for
No.
sharing that.
Yes, honey.
You don't even
Thank you.
understand. Just hearing your voice reminded me of your story, and I went into full praise in here.
Okay.
I couldn't even hold
Amen.
myself. I was like, because I already knew the story, so
Girl.
I just hear like. It's just so amazing, and then each one teach one. Do you see how if I was high and
Girl,
mighty
yeah.
and wanted to be all secretive about how I was making a little extra cash doing the Uber, and I didn't tell nobody, well, let me keep it to myself.
Right.
But in my mind, I was like, wait a minute, we can do the Uber. The husband can do Uber. We can use my car, babe. We can put some cameras up in my car. I can do. They don't even know they riding with a celebrity. I was trying to make this thing like big, make it
That's
into
so
something. But look here, God used that moment to say, what, sis? I'm going to do. You feel safe? Okay, I'm going to feel safe. I'm going to do it too. Do you understand? Me watching a vegan show, calling my sis saying, you check this thing out. I don't know. They own to something with
Right.
this vegan thing. And I ain't even went all the way vegan and still blessed by it. Come on now.
And what touched me so much, Tabitha,
Right.
is that God was healing your body
At the same
while
time.
He was fulfilling your dreams. So where you thought you were
Yes.
going to watch this on Netflix and it's just a movie and okay. You've been sick this whole entire time. And this is a way for him to, I hate saying kill two birds with one stone, but it's a way for him to hit both.
Right.
And that's healing your body from the inside out and fulfilling your dreams at the same time. And then giving us that testimony so that we are able to step out on faith.
What I got from what you said was there was no plan.
No plan.
Listening to God is what made you move.
Amen.
And what you said, you journaled. You said, I was writing in my journal, and you were listening. And even when it didn't make sense, God, what do you mean? Sit down comedy. What does that mean? You did it anyway.
Yes. Amen.
And you were thankful for the 30. Absolutely. You were thankful for the 50 views. Absolutely. You were thankful for the 100. Then it got to 1 million, and now it says 6 million, and you can't be stopped. You're unstoppable.
That's right.
Because she did it God's way.
That's right.
Because she kept her eyes on Christ.
That's right.
And now you can't catch her calendar. You can't get on the calendar.
That's
like
so
you know what I'm saying? Come on,
Listen.
God. Whoo!
Come on, listen, you have no idea. And look, I'll say again, I'm in the gym. You know how many days I had to lay in the bed and couldn't even walk?
Woo,
come on.
Tell me about it. Yes, Lord.
For her birthday, she took us on a hike, y'all. She said, I know we usually have birthday cake and food and all that. No, we're going to hike, family, because we're going to celebrate that we can move our bodies.
That's right.
For my birthday.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Absolutely.
You're able.
Thank you.
Able.
Thank you so much
Amen.
for calling in.
Listen, I literally, I'll say this and I'll let you guys go. But I watched my mother fight to live. She lost her battle ALS. But I watched her every single day want to get up out that bed and live, but she couldn't. And so I always made a vow to her and to myself, when I am able, I will get up out of my bed and I will move.
Yes, Lord.
Because we don't have to, but we get to.
Yes,
so remember that, y'all.
We get to do
Amen.
Whenever you're feeling stuck in a rut, honey, you don't have to get up, but if you are able to, you get to get up.
Yes.
So keep that in mind.
You get to use your
Let
gifts.
that thing be the thing that pulls you out of that rut.
Thank you,
going.
Tabitha.
We love you. We love you so
honey.
much.
Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so much.
Let's
you don't
get this
even have
next-
any idea.
You just blessed so many people. Let's get this next caller calling in.
Soon.
Love you.
Okay, baby. You guys, I just want to share. Like, I remember I was taking my son to school one morning, and I was listening to Ricky Smiley. And at the end of his show, he has this inspirational part where he plays gospel when Pastor Haynes comes on there. So that day, I remember praising in my car, and I grew up in a small church where someone would speak in tongues, and across the church, someone would interpret those tongues. And that morning, I spoke in tongues, and I interpreted tongues, and God said, no matter how, he said, what you have, because I remember I had just pulled up to my house, and I love this house. It was amazing. And he was like, what you have is nothing compared to what I'm going to give you. But no matter how bad it gets, I need you to stand on my promises. And I remember thinking, oh, Lord, how bad it gets. I don't even know what that means. And a few months later, I was diagnosed with Graves' disease. And I almost died from complications of Graves' disease. So I know exactly what Tabitha's talking about when you can't walk. I used to have debilitating fevers of 104.5, and I honestly couldn't walk myself to the restroom. I was dying. The tumor was bigger than my heart, and it sat on my right kidney, and my left kidney had to overcompensate. And I remember the doctors constantly telling me, your kidneys are going to fail, and because your thyroid is not balanced, you're probably going to go into cardiac arrest. They were describing my death to me. Jesus. And I remember every day leaving the doctor's office in tears. I would just sit in my car and cry. And one day I heard God say, just as clear as I'm talking to you, he said, are you going to listen to the word of man? Or are you going to stand on my promises? It took me right back to that day that I was speaking in tongues. And I said, Lord, I'm going to stand on your promises. And every day, every 2 weeks routinely, I would get a fever. And every 2 weeks, I would say, thank you, Lord. I don't know what this is about to do. I don't know if you're going to take me out of here, but I know you have a will. And I'm going to trust you. You told me that this is nothing compared to where you're about to take me. So I'm going to believe and I'm going to trust in you. And I started thanking him in advance. I knew that gratitude and that thank you was taking me towards my healing. And I kept saying thank you no matter how bad it looks. I've had 3 surgeries, cut hip to hip. Every time one tumor would leave, here comes another tumor. And I would constantly say, thank you, Lord. I don't know what this is doing for my children, but it's making them step up. I know that. And the people around me, people who have never prayed online, started praying. I was on Facebook and telling everybody what was happening. And I said, watch what God's about to do. It's okay to put him out there and say, hey, I want you to see, because he's going to keep his promises. He's not man. He does not lie.
He cannot lie.
And I kept saying thank you until the day that I was saying thank you for my healing.
Wow.
Thank you for my healing. I went from you seeing every bone in my back, the bones in my shoulder, my chest, to healthy, happy, and whole.
Come on.
Stand on his promises. Tabitha, thank you so much again for that. Because it took me back. And I'll be at Effect Fitness working out.
That's it.
And some days I'll be in tears. People don't even know it. Like, we'll do this reach exercise where you reach to the right, I reach over and I pull grace over me. And we reach to the left and I pull mercy. Grace and mercy. When he's saying left, I'm saying grace. When he's saying right, I'm saying mercy. Because at the end of the day, that's what he gives us. Every day those mercies are renewed. And it's important that we stand on that. God is a healer.
Yes, he is.
He's a healer today.
Miracles
and I am a
are happening
witness
yet
of
today.
that. So every time I'm able to jump up and down, it's a different meaning for me. It's not just because I can,
right,
but it's just because I can.
Come on.
So thank you, Tabitha, for that. We're going to take our next caller.
And we in overtime, y'all. We know this show goes from 11 to 12, but it seems as though every time I come in the building, producers got to stretch it a little bit. I apologize. But the thing is so strong in the room, we can't let it go. Caller, what's your name and where you're calling from?
Hello? Can you ladies hear me? I'm trying to call back again.
Yes.
Hey, you called back. Yes. What's your name? Start over. Where you calling from? What's your name? Let's start at the beginning.
My name is Ezra. I'm calling from Venus, Texas.
Okay.
Hey, Ezra from Venus, Texas. Give us some love and light.
I wanted to give. I'm sorry, say that one more time.
Oh, I said, come on. What you want to talk about?
I was calling because I wanted to give 2 free tickets away to Lawyer Turner's concert.
Oh, my goodness.
You can find yeah. He's a really great, amazing artist. You guys can find his information if you go on Instagram. It's Lawyer Turner.
Spell that for us.
But it's Lawyer LAWYER Turner.
Okay.
TURNER.
Okay. That's
and then his
IG.
website is lawyerturner.com.
All right, that's perfect.
Awesome. Where is the and when is the concert?
It's June the 30th. It's going to be at the Dallas Concord Church in Dallas.
All right. Thank you so much.
That is so look at
how
it, just
do we
give
get
it.
these tickets away? Let's see.
So it's got to be somebody in the Texas
if you
area.
Yes. If you go to, you can actually call his manager. His manager's name is London Anthony.
Okay.
And the telephone number is 323
323
480 0885.
0885. Thank you
Awesome.
so much,
That is
Edra.
so incredible. Thank you for calling back
You're
and making
welcome.
sure
Yes.
that you're like, that is so awesome.
Yes,
just giving.
just giving.
Who else want to give something? I
right.
love it.
I love what you ladies are talking about, and it's so very inspirational. So you ladies keep up the good work, and you're doing a great job.
God
Thank you
bless
so
you.
much, Edra. Blessings, honey.
These phone calls keep coming in. We come on. We're gonna try to get through
yeah,
y'all
I don't want to
today.
have to lose any
I
callers
know.
this week.
Howdy. Who's calling?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Uh-oh.
That's okay.
We-
All right, I
Hello?
called on both lines. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, baby, it's Feel the Beat.
Can you feel the beat on my face? Oh, honey, this is my baby. This is one of my magical
love
hands
this.
makeup artists out of the LA area. She is fantastic. Make sure you guys follow her. I don't even know myself when I look in the mirror when she get finished. That's how dope she is. Thank you for calling. Tell us about your journey of becoming a makeup artist. What's your I need to hear about your testimony, sis.
Yes.
my testimony. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm a nurse by trade. That's where we're gonna start. I'm a nurse by trade because, I was just like, okay, well, let me find something to do. Okay, I'll go to college. Okay, kind of like that. And so, like the traditional way of doing things. That's what I said.
Go to college,
I was gonna do.
get a job. And,
exactly. Just go on and do that. But I wasn't fulfilled. I wasn't happy. I was just like, ugh.
Going through the motions.
And make no mistake, you have to put food on the table.
Yes,
so
you do.
I did what I had to do, but that wasn't my passion. And so as I was sitting there, I was just playing in makeup, actually. Just literally one day, I looked at a YouTube video, and I said, I can do that. And I just started doing it, and just kept perfecting it. And then, like random people, I'll be like, can I do your makeup? Can I do where you going? You going on a date? Let me do your makeup.
Wow.
And so I started doing it.
She's
and
giving it away free, y'all. I'm trying to get these nuggets.
Yes.
Whew,
it just started getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And then I was just like, okay, then. And then just my story of how I met Braylee. My sister, she called me. She said, hey, are you busy this weekend? And I said, well, I do have something to do, but what do you want to do? And she was like, scratch that. And I said, oh, okay. Mind you, I had tickets to go to see who could play that game.
Wow.
And I was like, okay, well, whatever, just leave it at that. She was like, give your tickets away. I got something else. And I said, okay. She said, a celebrity needs you, or, is requesting for you to do it.
I didn't even know the story.
Me? Yeah, and I said, she want me to do it? And she said, yeah, I told her about you and made the connection. I said, okay, cool. So I went to this open mic night, didn't even know Braylee was going to be there. And so I went in there and I sat down, and while she's up talking and ministering to people, she turns to me and just like starts reading me, honey, through the Bible. I was like, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Wow. To the point where I was like, I told my friend that came with me, I was like, you have to make me go in tears. I don't even know her. Like, I've never met this woman before. And she just started speaking so highly of me and started speaking into my life and my gift. And I was like, wow, you know what I mean? And so that immediately drew me to her. And so that was my first encounter with her, which I want to say, Braylee, your spirit is amazing.
Yes, it
is. Your energy is amazing. Just how you are. Just everything about you is,
thank you.
Yes.
Girl. For somebody to know you personally or to even come across your path, it's a blessing. It's seriously a blessing. And and so that was that. And so anyway, I did the play, and just even me doing the play, it just opened up so many different doors. I mean, people calling me, people looking for me and stuff like that. So I was like, wow, I just did somebody's makeup yesterday. That I met at Who Could Play That Game, and and they're doing the Broadway play of The Color Purple. It's just so many different avenues if you just be obedient and listen to God and just do it. Like she said, it's not always about the money. Sometimes it's about the connections. It's about the obedience. Like, if I can't trust you with nothing, I can't trust you with something.
Come on.
And that's what I feel like God is saying. If I can't trust you with something so small, just to listen to me. And it's just like He sets you up for what you've been asking for, and that was what He did.
Wow.
He told me exactly what my gift was, and I'm a dreamer, so I have dreams. I have dreams all the time. I've seen. Let me tell you something. I got hit by a drunk driver. I saw the dream 2 months before, and he told me how to survive in the dream when I got hit by the drunk driver in real life. He said, if you listen to this dream, I'm trying to tell you how you will not be killed, because the devil's trying to kill you. And I saw it. And when the drunk driver hit me, I know I'm all over the place, y'all.
That's okay.
No, keep going,
But when the drunk driver hit me, and I saw in the dream that it was the devil, I saw it. Ooh. When he hit me in real life, I looked at him. When I say I saw that demonic spirit, it was in my face. And I said, oh my God. And in the dream, in the actual dream, when the car was trying to hit me, it was a tree blocking me. It was a tree, and I mean the tallest tree I've ever seen, the widest tree I've ever seen. As long as I stayed behind the tree, the devil couldn't hit me. The minute I got on the side of the tree, the devil was coming for me, and that was the depiction to me of God. Stay behind me. Stay behind me. Listen to what I said, and He will not be able to touch you the way that He desires.
Oh yes, thank you.
And so that's what I did, and when I did that in real life. and I saw him. The drunk driver. Sorry, my dogs are going crazy. So when I saw him, he backed up and came at me again. Backed up and came at me again and could never hit me. How many times he did it? 4 times. He could not hit me. And I was just like, thank you, God, for that dream, because he literally shows you. I said that to say I've been having dreams as of within the last month that these different celebrities that I'm meeting, and I'm like, why am I on the red carpet? Why am I seeing these people? I don't know these people. I mean, and like really just like, hey, Felicia, and I'm like, hey, I'm going to take your dream for what you said.
Amen.
And I'm not going to question it.
Don't question it. Can I tell you something? The blessing was that you gave. Can we mute the other callers? That you gave your gift away, and that you listened. And your energy really connected with mine on that first day we met. Wow. And do you see how you doing my face for that? First of all, I didn't even know you bought tickets. That just blessed my soul that you would come to the show anyway. You did my face for the show. Then we expanded it, Tawanda Braxton, I love you. Aww. What are the chances that she would have us be on the Braxtons, and there you are getting to do my face and Mama Braxton's face on the show. Like her territory got expanded within a matter of minutes.
Because of
instantly.
That giving heart.
Because of the give, because of the yes, because of the I'm walking. And I want to give Ebony a shout out. We love you, sister. Thank you for connecting us. And it's no mistake that today I'm wearing my Black Girl Magic sweatshirt.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
Saw that.
Yes, I am. Ain't nobody playing with us. God has it. We are all connected to each other's destiny. I can't say it enough. My destiny is connected to yours,
Yes,
and until we're all saying yes, and we're all being authentic, we're all telling our truth, even when it's ugly, even when my money low and I'm driving Uber. But now my sister got 6 million views because she was driving Uber. Come on, God.
Yes.
Come on, God.
Absolutely.
Thank you for calling in. We love you so much.
I just want to tell you guys that I love you guys, and Braylee, you know, you're my heart. And
my heart, I love you.
I'm rooting for everybody.
Thank you. That's
thank
right.
you guys. Feel the beat, you guys.
Hey, I love it.
Thank
I think
you
we have
so
one more
much.
caller.
Bye,
honey.
Don't nobody else call in. We already in overtime.
You know what I think is so important to reiterate that Feel the Beat was saying was she was perfecting her craft.
Yes.
Once she felt that in her spirit, this is what I want to do, she started doing the work. And from perfecting her craft, she started giving it away.
Yes. Can I do your makeup? You going somewhere? Let me do it on you. Let me do it on you. All the way till she got to a level where another friend of hers saw that she could do it on a celebrity level. Yes. I love being people's first celebrity anything.
I know that's
I've been the first celebrity stylist. Like I will let y'all do whatever your gifting is on me. Come on and do it on me. I'll be first. I'm not scared. We're gonna take this last call. We're gonna take this last call. We in overtime.
Good morning, caller. What's your name and where are you calling from? Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey there.
Hey, Braylee and Christina. Listen, this is Jamila. I called last week, and I just wanted to say to you both, thank you.
Aww.
Thank you for being yielded. Thank you for being such powerful women of God.
Jamila.
I have never in my life been as ready as I have been this past week. After talking to you all last week, I've been reading and studying and just pressing into God. And that's because you awakened something in me. So I was calling to say thank you for encouraging people with your love and your light. I mean, I even changed my alarm clock on my phone. In the morning, it used to just say, get up. Now the words say, shoot your shot, sis. Hey! I love you, and I appreciate you so much from my heart for everybody.
Go, Jamila.
Come on.
Thank you so much. I love you.
We love you, honey, and thank you so much for calling with us.
Let's close out on that, y'all. God bless you.
Okay.
When God gives you an assignment, you must go for it.
You must go.
Everybody listening, we thank you all who called in today. Yes. We thank you all who wanted to.
Yes,
I want you guys to keep listening to this Love and Light Lessons with Christina Johnson every week on Wednesdays from 11 to 12. Sometime it's going to go into overtime, y'all. I know when I'm in town, it's going into overtime.
All right, let's go.
God might be moving me to this area. He's working on something.
Yes,
but we
is.
are so blessed to let the God in us shine on the God in you.
That's right.
To provoke you. Provoke you to trust him. Provoke you to go without a plan. Provoke you to get out of the boat. Provoke you to come on. To do what he has set you to do. You have a gift.
Yes.
Use it. It will take care of your families. It will take care of you generations to come. It will set somebody else on fire.
And it won't feel like work.
And it won't feel like work at all.
Yes, when you're operating in your gifts and your passions, it doesn't feel like you're working at all. But he blesses you through that gift.
Yes.
These are gifts from God. So he's not going to abandon you and leave you on your own. He's so good.
He's so good. I want all of you guys to also follow my Water Walker Worldwide page on Instagram.
Yes.
Because we're going to be gearing up for a lot of things. And this conversation is a Water Walker conversation.
Yes,
it's
is.
about getting out of the boat, walking out on your dreams, trusting God, and knowing you're going to stay afloat. And even if you decide to take your eyes off Christ, you still won't drown.
Amen.
Come on.
Ooh, and if you tipping that toe in the water.
Come on, put the foot in. Come on, put the leg in.
That's right. Dive on in. He got you. I promise. And I love you guys so much. Remember that God dreams bigger dreams than we do. Yes. And I was going to do my Wisdom Wednesday. I got it from Tony Acey. She said, nothing comes to a sleeper but a dream. I love you guys so much. Follow me on Instagram at Christina Johnson _, Facebook at Christina Johnson, and Twitter, Inner Peace, INNERPIECE. For all things Christina, go to www.ChristinaSJohnson.com. I love you guys, and there is nothing you can do about it.
God bless. Love you, sis.